the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Mr. Clerk, call the roll.
Councilor Brown.
Here.
Councilor Weaver. Here. Councilor Broughton.
Here.
Councilor Watson. Here. Mayor Lovett.
Here.
We have a quorum to do business.
Approval of the minutes of the August 13th, 2018 meeting.
There also motion to approve minutes of the last meeting.
Second.
Motion by Councilor Watson, second by Councilor Broughton to approve minutes of the August 13th regular meeting of the council. Are there any changes to be made? Hearing none. Councilor Brown.
Yes.
Councilor Weaver.
Yes.
Councilor Broughton.
Yes.
Councilor Watson.
Yes.
Motion carries and the minutes are approved.
I'd like to welcome our visitors here. Especially glad to see Pastor H.K. Matthews, dandy in a purple shirt today. I understand yesterday you had a little celebration at your church for you. Sorry I was out of town, but I'll make the next one.
All right.
Approval of the agenda. Are there any additions or deletions? All those in favor signify by saying aye. Aye. Opposed, nay. Agenda is approved. And the new business, the first item is approval of the U.S.G.S. stream flow gauging station joint funding agreement resolution 18-0827, and I call on the city clerk.
Okay, this is a resolution that we've approved annually for the U.S.G.S. has stations at the creeks, waterways to monitor the level of the water for flooding emergency situations. And the fee for doing that is $44,780 for a year. They pay U.S.G.S. pays $12,930 of it, leaving $31,850. We have gotten pledges from the Escambia County Commission for $5,000 off the $31,850, and $7,950 from GP also to go toward that $31,850. So this would be renewing it for another year, this next year.
I'll make a motion to approve resolution number 18-0827.
Second.
Motion by Councilor Weaver, second by Councilor Brown to approve resolution number 18-0827. Is there any discussion?
Got a question. I told you the total amount the city is paying. Do you do subtraction?
I didn't know that.
With the remaining balance?
Yeah, right.
All that come out to 31.
Yeah.
31,850.
Right, that come out of that.
Okay.
It's written on that.
Oh, it is?
Yeah.
I didn't know I had one.
I see that too.
No?
Not there.
It says.
Oh, the fourth one is
$18,900.
Well, we got that.
We're subtracting those two.
Yes, it's subtract those two. 18,000. Thank you, Alex.
Is there any other discussion? Hearing none. Councilor Brown?
Yes.
Councilor Weaver?
Yes.
Councilor Broughton?
Yes.
Councilor Watson?
Yes.
Motion carries, and the U.S.G.S. stream flow gauging stations agreement is approved.
The next item is to approve a date for a public hearing for the adoption of the International Code for Reference. And that's resolution number 18-0827-1, which would be on the root standard for 2 consecutive issues, saying that September 24th, 2018 is the time and place of said code updates to be considered for approval by the City Council.
Mayor, I make a motion to approve resolution 18-0827.
Second.
Motion by Councilor Broughton, second by Councilor Brown to approve resolution number 18-0827-1. Is there any discussion? Hearing none. Councilor Brown?
Yes.
Councilor Weaver?
Yes.
Councilor Broughton?
Yes.
Councilor Watson?
Yes.
Motion carries, and the public hearing for the international code adoption is approved.
The next item is approval of municipal library renovations construction bid approval, resolution 18-0827-2. And is that with the supplemental?
That's with the supplemental. Yeah.
So it's $534,000 to Triptych Construction LLC.
That's correct, which is a Brewton construction company.
And the architect engineering firm is Goodwin Building Cable.
I want a motion to approve resolution 18-0827-2.
Second. Motion by Councilor Brown, second by Councilor Weaver to approve resolution number 18-0827-2. Is there any discussion? Hearing none. Councilor Brown?
Yes.
Councilor Weaver?
Yes.
Councilor Broughton?
Yes.
Councilor Watson?
Yes.
Motion carries, and the construction award for the library renovations is approved.
I would also like to add there's a good bit of private money that's been donated to this project for contents and furniture. The next item is Goodwin Building Kaywood Design and Engineering Service Agreement for Downtown Brewton Buildings, resolution number 18-0827-3. This is the same firm we are using to design the buildings for the Dogwood Hill to be occupied by Provalis. Provalis asked us to look at the possibility of putting their operation downtown, taking the old buildings we had that were there, I guess you'd say on the south end of town, south of the Bank of Brewton, see if they were available, and then see what it would cost to construct what they were wanting at Dogwood Hills, constructed there. So we have been talking to the owners of those buildings and businesses, and at the same time working with Goodwin Building Haywood for preliminary design to see what, even if we can buy all those buildings, what it would then cost us to construct it according to their design. We have had the buildings structurally checked. Structurally, they're fine. So this is for the design of the actual layout. In this project, if they kept it downtown, they would pay and continue to rent the buildings they're presently in up close to Trustmark Bank, and then the rest of their employees would be on the other side of Bank of Brewton. So this is for $20,500.
Motion to approve. So you've already done.
It's a resolution.
Yeah, it's a resolution.
Make a motion to approve resolution 18-0827-3.
Second.
Motion by Councilor Broughton, second by Councilor Brown to approve resolution number 18-0827-3. Any discussion? Hearing none. Councilor Brown?
Yes.
Councilor Weaver?
Yes.
Councilor Broughton?
Yes.
Councilor Watson?
Yes.
Motion carries, and the resolution to do the floor planning and options for downtown buildings is approved.
The next item is to approve the surplus property, a tractor and an F-150 truck. Ray, is this your truck? No. Resolution number 18-0827-4.
It is your truck, right?
And what?
It is your truck.
They're all promotion, really. I'll vote to approve 18-0827-4.
Second.
Motion by Councilor Watson, second by Councilor Brown, to approve resolution number 18-0827-4. Is there any discussion? Hearing none. Councilor Brown?
Yes.
Councilor Weaver? Yes. Councilor Roth?
Yes.
Councilor Watson?
Yes.
Motion carries, and the resolution to declare surplus of Ford tractor and the Ford F-150 is approved.
The next item is approval of a CDBG bid award for sewer rehabilitation to Suncoast Infrastructure, Inc. Resolution number 18-0827-5. I'll ask Ray to address that.
Mayor and Council, this here is a CDBG we applied for last year and then wasn't awarded, and then this year we got awarded it. And anyway, the project includes all allows Boulevard on both sides down to LaSalle Road, both sides of the sewer main. The left side will be actually completely reconstructed and relaid. The right side will be lined, and then you go on around on the back side of Fairway Drive, and where we've had a lot of trouble in the last years of sewer overflowing in a couple of homes. We've had we've been working on this grant for a while to get it, and we're going to relay all that sewer from behind them houses, which is back up here behind the city hall, all the way back to Sile Road and tie them back into a lift station, an existing lift station down there, right there by the apartments down on Sile Road. And then there'll also be some work done on Conley and a little bit of work on Loveless in that area, and all that stuff will be lining. And then also we'll be completely redoing all the sewer on May Street, and that includes all the service lines as well. And Mr. Paul's here with me, and we bid this thing last Friday, and our low bid was like $483,000. Correct, am I right, Paul?
472,704. Our budget is 483,400, so we're a little bit under budget, so we got the project.
All I know between you and Ray, y'all been working on city sewer, I don't know how many years, but many.
I don't know why they said Chuck bottom line here.
What would you think, as far as the city goes, for sewer, what percentage are we still kind of bad shape?
Well, I've been working there since 1972. And you're never done, honestly. The stuff that we did, 40 years ago, so now some of that's being rehabbed. So, unfortunately, a sanitary sewer project, you're never finished.
Well, obviously, we're getting better.
We're getting better. We're making progress. But the stuff that was installed back in the teens, some of that's being rehabbed, and then in the 40s, and then in the 50s. So those lines are 50, 60 years old.
How long would you estimate once the contractor gets there, this project gonna last?
We're hoping to be done by the end of January, so we can still apply for another grant. That's where we are. That's
Assuming you have good weather.
decent weather, yes.
Okay, so this is resolution number 18-0827-5.
And they think that has occurred in the award of this to Suncoast.
May I make a motion to approve resolution 18-0827-5?
Second.
Motion by Councilor Broughton, second by Councilor Watson, to approve resolution number 18-0827-5. Is there any discussion?
I got one question. Let's call, the mirror, getting mirror, maybe around the end of January, we'll finish. When will we get started?
We're looking at probably roughly no later than a month, maybe even a little bit earlier than that. So we you know, as soon as we can get it off, get everything worked out, the paperwork, that's why we're here today. You know.
We have to go through bonds, insurance, make sure everything's signed and everybody's comfortable. So 30 days is normal time.
Okay,
They're ready to go. Both contractors is doing it, they're ready to go.
okay, thank you.
Any other discussion? Hearing none, Councilor Brown?
Yes.
Councilor Weaver?
Yes.
Councilor Broughton?
Yes.
Councilor Watson?
Yes.
Motion carries, and the CDBG award resolution is approved.
Thank you, Rick.
Thank y'all, I appreciate it.
Thank you.
Yes, sir.
I think most everyone knows that a few months ago, we lost a fine citizen of Brewton, Bob McMillan, Robert C. McMillan, and in his trust, he has offered to the city, he and his wife Candy own the house, 1600 Belleville Avenue. It's a big colonial looking house. It occupies the whole city block. It's up there by the track at Terramore High School. To give that to the city and that block of property, and they own the Ritz Theater downtown, and I know Bobby was always into theater and the arts, and sell that to the city for $200,000, which would be one of the buildings that we also need for the Corvallis project. This resolution would authorize the mayor, myself, to negotiate with his estate and with Candy, and then to go ahead and execute a sales document, assuming those negotiations go as planned. That's resolution number 18-0827-6.
We have a motion to approve resolution 18-0827-6.
Motion by Councilor Watson, second by Councilor Broughton, to approve resolution number 18-0827-6. Is there any discussion? Hearing none. Councilor Brown?
Yes.
Councilor Weaver?
Yes.
Councilor Broughton?
Yes.
Councilor Watson?
Yes.
Motion carries, and the resolution to approve the mayor's negotiation and execution of documents with the Robert C. McMillan 2011 Trust is approved.
The next item is to approve the Brewton Municipal Court arraignment and court dates.
These are, let's see, ooh, not very well focused. Those are the arraignment dates. Okay. Now those are the court dates. Don't have the arraignment dates up, but I can answer them.
Arraignment dates are normally when?
The arraignment dates was on each Wednesday prior to Tuesday court meetings.
Okay.
Okay.
So that is, well, that's just a resolution.
Well, it's just vote by,
Just
and we'll
vote.
record in the minutes, yeah.
Make motion to approve court dates for arraignment and court.
Second.
Motion by Councilor Broughton, second by Councilor Watson to approve the court dates and arraignment dates for fiscal year 2019. Is there any discussion? Hearing none, Councilor Brown?
Yes.
Councilor Weaver?
Yes.
Councilor Broughton?
Yes.
Councilor Watson?
Yes.
Motion carries, and the court dates and arraignment dates are approved.
The next item is to appoint a District 5 Counselor Nominating Committee. As we all know, we mentioned about this all the time, we lost Counselor Fred Barton. That is a council appointment. And so I'm going to name a committee of Joe Watson, Terry Brown, and Peace Broughton to that committee. The next item is comments and announcements. Have any?
I have none.
Motion to adjourn.